What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new on this channel, my name is Jeannie. On this channel I do makeup videos, hair tutorials, specifically natural hair. I do a little bit of vlogging, and I also do weight management and the whole gym thing, guys. So to this video I'm going to give you some tips in growing your natural hair. So I've been getting some questions over the short time in my natural hair journey. Jeannie, what products have you been using? Jeannie, what have you been doing that your hair is growing this much within this short time? And a whole lot of questions. Okay, so today I just wanted to do a quick video giving you about 8 tips on some of the things that I do to help my hair grow stronger and thicker and beautiful and all that. Okay, so if this sounds like something you're interested in, stay tuned and let's get straight into the video. If you haven't already subscribed, kindly pause the video, go to the subscription button and click on it. Also, I filmed this look in my previous video, so you can kindly check it out and just enjoy that as well. I have other makeup videos and other hair reviews, so you can go on my page and kindly check that out as well. My number 1 tip is the use of natural hair products. If you're an OG on this channel, you know I'm mostly all the time doing DIYs for my natural hair. So let me give you a little background story. Before I started natural hair, I heard so many rumors about natural hair being expensive, natural hair being difficult to handle, natural hair, if you don't have money you can't go natural because the products are expensive and all that. And the truth is, that is true. The rumor is true because most natural hair products are very expensive, and with an average lady like you and I, we may not be able to get the money to buy these expensive products. So why don't we do it ourselves? And that's why I'm your DIY girl, ladies. I do DIYs because 1, they are very cheap, they are cost effective, you don't need to spend much on DIYs. 2, they are 100% guarantee, 100% guarantee because they are natural. That's the third thing, they are natural, they are organic, they are stuff that you can even eat, like doing an avocado mask for your hair, like doing a clay mask for your hair, like doing even carrots mask and oils and aloe vera and all that. All these things are organic stuff that you can even eat them orally. So they do not have any harmful chemicals compared to the 1001 natural hair products out there. I'm not a typical natural girl, okay, because there are so many people out there that if you ask them of the products they use over a year, guys, they're going to give you a whole bucket or basket of products, like about 10-15 different products that they've used on their natural hair. Guys, I'm not that type of a naturalista. What I have, the only product I have that I'm using right now are the We Natural peppermint oil set, hair set, and I have the Air Naturals coconut oil. These are the only 2 products that I use on my natural hair, aside Eco Styler gel or the Gorilla Snot gel. These are the only 2 natural hair products that I use on my hair, guys. Everything else that I use is DIY. I do them myself, I research on them, I read about them, and if they are good, is good for my hair, I just combine them and use it for my hair, and that's it. You have to stop overusing products, especially the chemical based products. Even with DIYs, you have to regulate the amount and the frequency of using some products. I've been asked this question over and over again, and let me chip in here. Rice water, for instance, is a very good DIY for your natural hair. Rice water is very good for your natural hair, but it has its own bad sides. That's overusing it. Rice water is highly concentrated with protein, and if you're going to use rice water each and every single day, you're going to get what we call the protein overload or protein surplus or protein overload, okay, which is not good for your hair, especially low porosity hair. So rice water can be used maybe for very damaged hair once a week. For a normal hair, I will advise maybe you use it once in 2 weeks or even a month. rice water is one ingredient that is a good DIY, but if it's been overused, it's going to also damage your hair. So going back to my first point, overusing especially chemically based natural hair products is one tip that you have to stop. As much as you can, substitute some of your chemically based products with DIYs, and even with the DIYs, moderate the frequency of using them. For aloe vera and other more organic products, you can use them maybe once a week, but for rice water, I'll advise you use it once every 2 weeks. So that's my first tip. So my number 2 on the list is getting frequent trims. When I say trims, people are like, Gina, are you trying to say I should cut off my hair and all that? This is very, very necessary to help you retain strong hair and also retain some length. So our natural hair is prone to split ends. Split ends is most of the times when you look at the strand of your hair, you can see the end of the hair, it's split into 2. Or it's sometimes it's even in some small knots. These are the things that breaks hair, like split ends. If you don't cut these split ends or you don't trim them off, they are going to split to the root, and that's what is going to cause hair loss or hair falling and shedding. So you have to cut these split ends off as regular as you can. But regular here doesn't mean every day or even every week. I trim my hair every 3 weeks. Every 3 months. I trim my hair every 3 months or even 4 months. So within the whole year, I do trims probably twice or 4 times within the year. That's how frequent I trim the tips of my hair. And this is very, very necessary, because if you don't trim these split ends, these ends that are split into 2, it's going to split to the roots, and that's going to cause the hair from falling. But if you just cut that small split off, that's your hair goes back to being whole again. I don't know if you understand the scenario I'm trying to make here. So make trimming of your hair a habit. Trimming of your hair, make it a habit. Don't be scared to cut off a little split. That is going to save a whole hair strand. Okay, cut the split to save the strand. Okay, so yes, trimming your hair regularly is a very good practice to give you stronger, healthier looking hair and to prevent hair loss and excessive hair shedding. So the third thing on my list today is excessive washing of hair. So sometimes we overwash our hair. What I mean here is there are people who wash their hair almost every day. Yes, it may sound weird, but almost every day or almost every 2 days, and that's too much, because overwashing your hair strips it of all the oils and all the goodness that you have in your hair, and it also makes you lose hair, because most of the time during wash days there are certain hairs that come off. So just imagining washing your hair twice a week, that means like double the shedding, double the hair loss, if you get what I'm saying. Double the hair loss, and which is not good for your hair, because your hair becomes thinner, and excessive shedding just your hair doesn't have that strength that it used to have. Okay, so in as much as you want your scalp to always be neat, I will advise at most once a week, or even twice, or even once in 2 weeks. Once in 2 weeks. That's if you can keep your scalp neat and there is less product buildup. There is no need always washing your hair. One, it strips your hair of the nutrients that is in it. Always frequently stripping it of the nutrients, and the hair doesn't get the time to absorb these oils and this goodness, that the maximum time to absorb these oils and all these nutrients. It strips it of all these nutrients. 2, it causes excessive hair shedding. So you have to reduce don't be washing your hair twice a week, guys. Your hair, it needs to be hygienic, it needs to be neat and everything, but it doesn't need to be washed each and every day or even every 2 days. No, stop. So the next step in growing a longer and stronger and healthy hair is researching on your products. If you be an OG on this page, then you know that I do a lot of DIYs. And to be frank, before I do any DIY, I do my research. I do my research thoroughly before I apply any product, be it a chemical or being it a DIY on my hair. For chemical-based products, it helps you to know the ingredients in the product before you buy it and apply it on your hair. As I said, Most natural hair products out there contain so many chemicals, and at the end of the day, these chemicals even do more damage to your hair than even good. So when you are buying chemical-based products, research into the contents of the product. No sulfates and all that. You have to research. If you see some chemical that you don't understand, you go online, you check what are the composites of that chemical. Just be conscious of what you are putting on your hair. Be cautious of what you are putting on your hair. Don't just buy any product because it has been advertised as good, or you've seen someone using it on YouTube, or you've seen. Do your own research. When it comes to DIYs, the same applies. When you see me using a DIY, you have to do your own research. I tell you what works for my hair. I tell you some of the good things that my hair, the good products that my hair needs, but we all have different hairs. So you have to also research on your own. Okay, Ginny is saying adding banana with pear and with oils in it as a good DIY mask for my hair. Let me research further. What are the composites of banana and pear that makes it good for my hair? Here's an example. Research into products before you use them. Another tip I want to point out today is how we comb our hair. Frankly, most of us don't have time for our hair, and if there is one thing that COVID-19 did for me personally, is me getting the time to really show my hair some tender loving care, guys. I hadn't had time for my natural hair before this virus came because of school, work, and a whole lot of things jammed together. But during this lockdown, I took it upon myself to get a good regimen and to really pay attention to my natural hair. And that is what I'm doing. That is the journey I am on right now, to really take good care of my natural hair. You have to get time for your hair. Show your hair some love. Show your hair some love. When it comes to combing your hair, guys, you have to always start from the tip. I see people combing from the roots and just dragging the comb down like that, and they tell me my hair is too hard and my hair is too... It's not your hair that is hard, it's your technique that is bad. Comb your hair from the tip, then you move up, then you move up, then you get to the roots. And always use a wide tooth comb, combs that are very wide opened. Don't use small combs because our natural hairs are very thick. They are not like permed hair that you can use small combs to go through them. Combs like this to go through them. No, don't use combs like this for your natural hair. Use wide tooth combs. Combs that are open and that can go easily through your natural hair. Next tip is dieting. Guys, I know this topic, nobody wants to hear this, but the truth of the matter is what we eat also reflects in how healthy our hair grows. So it's like garbage in, garbage out, kind of. Yes, so you have to make it a habit to try and eat well. Try and always be hydrated. Drink a lot of water. When it comes to water, I don't have a problem when it comes to water, guys, because I drink a lot of water. But we all struggle when it comes to what we eat, our dieting and all that. Just try and incorporate into your food and your diet some fruits, some vegetables that are going to also help grow your natural hair stronger and healthier. And always stay hydrated. The next tip on my list today is massaging your scalp with oils. So I recently learned, okay, I never knew massage was so important to your scalp. I only knew about body massage, but I learned that it's very necessary to massage your scalp and with oils, very good oils. You can use olive oil, you can use baobab oil, you can use coconut oils, you can use any oil at your disposal. Just once in a week, just use the oil in your hair and don't just leave it on your hair. Massage it into your scalp. This helps in blood circulation and it gingers your hair to just grow. It's like it gingers the dormant hair and the dormant hair follicles to grow. Like it resurrects it, kind of. It's like you just massage your hair. And if you've seen in most of my videos, I do that a lot because it helps in blood circulation, hence increasing hair growth and all that. So don't forget to massage your scalp at least once a week. And the last but not the least tip I want to give today is less manipulation. Guys, I don't know how to stress this enough. I don't know how to stress this. manipulation. Leave your hair to grow. It's like we want to try every trending hairstyle. And that is not good for your hair. If you really want healthy hair, strong hair, and really want length, as in you want to see your hair grow, you want to see length in your hair, then you have to drastically reduce manipulation. Manipulation here includes ponytails, as I've done right now. Like within 6 months, this is my second ponytail. 6 months. My first ponytail was during the lockdown, and this is my second ponytail within 6 months. Some people change their hairstyles every week, or even every 2 weeks, or even every month. That's not necessary, especially if you want your hair to really grow stronger. Leave your hair to grow. Leave it to grow. It needs that time, that relaxing time to grow and grow well. Manipulation here also includes heat. That's another tip, using heat on your hair. If you want to really grow, especially natural hair and heat are not friends, guys. They are not friends. I know sometimes you just want to straighten your hair to get that straight look and all that. Since I started going natural, I've never applied heat to my hair. It's been almost 2 years. 2 years. I have not applied heat to my hair, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped going to the salons, because of dryers. Sometimes they increase the dryers to the highest degree of heat, and you're just sitting there and the heat is just burning your hair, burning your ears, and sometimes and you tell them and they're like, oh, your hair is not dry, your hair has to dry, that's why they've increased and all that. All those kind of heat is not good for your hair. It's not good for your hair. It damages your hair. You end up with heat damage, and you have to go back cutting your hair and starting all over again. So why don't you just cancel heat? Why don't you just remove heat from your hairstyling and all that? Low manipulation. Let your hair rest. Let it have the time to rest and just grow beautifully. You can wear wigs, okay, during these times. My hair was in cornrows for 2 months, and those 2 months my hair really grew. The length increase. You can check one of my videos, my wash day routine. Yes, my hair grew so much, and I was so happy because I had left my hair to grow, to relax, not changing hairstyles every day and every week and all that. That being said, guys, another tip I want to give on wigs is excessive wigs, especially frontal installations and all that, also rip off your edges. You end up with bald edges. You end up with no edges at all, guys. So you have to also reduce that. Installing frontals today, taking it off tomorrow, installing it the next day, taking it off. The glue and the adhesives that are used in applying these lasers rips off your edges, and within a month or 2 you will have 0 edges. So you have to also reduce these kind of installs and all that. You can just go with your closure wig, which does not need any adhesive to stay on. You can just go in with your simple wigs, okay, and just reduce the frontal wigs so that you can also save your edges. Yes, guys, so these are some of the tips that I wanted to give you guys today in this video. If you've practiced any of what I've said or I've listed so far, let me know in the comment section. If you have any other questions, kindly let me know. If you have any contributions, any tip that you want to give me, because I'm also learning here. I'm also on a journey. I'm learning. I learn every day. I learn new things every day. If you want to give me a tip in the comment section, kindly do so, and I'll definitely check it up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is the end of the video. See you in my next one. Till then, stay safe. I love you. Bye.